While exploring forests in Russia, people have been finding mysterious holes. These holes are not the same as the Siberian craters that have been discovered in the Yamal Peninsula, which were described by scientists as being enormous holes that were created by methane within the earth. The Siberian Times reported that the holes can reach lengths of up to 164 feet, which were quickly opened due to a massive pocket of methane that had been stored underground. Other giant holes have been spotted in recent years as well, with researchers saying that the reason why these holes are proving difficult to study is because of where they're located. Siberia spans a significant portion of the Arctic, and many stretches of the region are vast uninhabited wildlands. However, these other holes that have been found within forests in Russia were allegedly showing up overnight. At first, explorers were nervous to find out what was inside them, fearing that the walls might cave in. But one explorer decided to climb inside to get to the bottom of what was going on. Before they did though, people started to post photographs of these mysterious holes online, explaining that they seemingly appeared overnight, and that no one saw any heavy-duty equipment creating them. People in the region couldn't explain how these deep holes were appearing in the forest, and also couldn't agree on why they were being created. Some people even stayed at these sites to see if anyone would turn up, but no one has been caught creating these holes. One person decided to climb inside to see what was at the bottom. Once they reached the bottom though, they revealed that it just suddenly came to a dead end. Although this was anticlimactic, with them saying that they were hoping to find something interesting at the bottom, it actually created more questions than it answered. Why were these holes created? How were they created? Why were they appearing in random forests across Russia? As of right now, no one can answer these questions, and theories range from them being test sites, to being created by the government in order to dump something inside them, or even carry out their own experiments out in the middle of the woods. This isn't the only strange thing that's been found within a forest. A few years back, a Facebook user posted some strange footage while hiking through a forest. The man said he was walking through Berkeley-Jackson County Park in Huntington, New York, when he saw lots of posters attached to trees. As he went in for a closer look though, he couldn't believe what he was seeing. Each of the trees had photographs of missing people, along with details of each case. He was surprised to see such a thing, and speculated as to whether the person living in the forest was behind the disappearances. He said that around the site there were also cages, blankets and food. He later reported the incident to Suffolk County Police, asking them to investigate why they were placed here. He posted the following on Facebook: "I've spoken with a detective and showed them the videos. They agree this is creepy if not suspicious, and will be investigating." Once the police had investigated the area though, he got an answer for what was going on, saying the following: "The police have told me that the homeowner of the adjacent property is claiming that this was set up for a Halloween party, and that it would be taken down after Halloween. They are not investigating further." Not surprisingly, online users had a problem with this, and asked why this wouldn't be taken down before Halloween, saying that it seems really disrespectful and in bad taste to leave something up like this, with users saying that imagine if this was your mum, dad, brother or sister that had gone missing, you wouldn't want it staying up. One user said the following: "This isn't right. Fair enough if they were fictional characters, but these are real people that are missing, families that are searching day and night for answers. It seems in really poor taste." The mystery of the weeping woman. Along the banks of the river under the dark canopy of trees, there wanders a woman in white. She cries out for her children, and some say if you bear witness to the wails, you are surely marked for death. Her name is Maria. Maria came from a small rural town in Mexico, and although her family was poor, her beauty drew men from all over. This included a wealthy rancher who, when travelling through Maria's town, immediately spotted her and knew he must have her. The man easily won her over, showering her with gifts and attention that she'd never had. At first the marriage seemed strong. Maria and the rancher seemed happy and went on to have 2 sons. It was not long after this that things in our marriage started to change. The rancher continued to travel. Some say that he enjoyed a life of alcohol and beautiful women. Others say he went back to his ranch. There were times when he'd leave Maria and the boys for months, and when he did return, his attention was only for the boys. Resentment began to well up inside of Maria, both for her marriage and her boys. One night as Maria and her boys walked along the path near the river, it says she spotted her husband in a carriage with a younger, wealthier woman. He stopped the carriage to have a few words with the boys, ignoring Maria completely, before continuing down the road, and it was then that Maria finally broke. In a blind rage, she grabbed both her boys and threw them into the river. When she came to her senses and realised what she had done, it was far too late. She searched for them, but to no avail, for they had already been carried downstream. She ran along the banks of the river crying for her boys. Knowing all was lost, as her boys were gone and there was no reason for her husband to return now, Maria jumped in the river herself. The people of Maria's village found her the next morning and buried her in a long white funeral gown. On that very night, La Llorona's sorrowful wails began. Down by the river, people began to see a woman in a long white dress, calling out, "Where are my children?" People believe that she was denied entrance to heaven, and now she's destined to walk the riverbanks in search for her boys forever. So what do you make of these interesting stories? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.